I bumped into him. I just have a lot of respect for him. And, of course, Shabazz, to his credit, learned a valuable lesson, and I think he's going to be a good kid. He showed some. He showed that he needed more experience, but he had the courage to get in there.
Absolutely,
that's 95% of it right there. Just walking through that gate and having that gate lock behind you. You know,
right? I mean that is. I mean, anybody that steps into that cage is. Is a trooper and is a warrior no matter what the outcome. I mean, just simply because they had the courage to step in that cage. And like you said, hear that cage lock behind you, because once that cage locks,
that's
there's no turning around.
Yeah, 2 men enter, 1 man leave. But Steve, the Savage Scott, did get the win by knockout at 1 minute and 34 seconds into the first round. And that's what started us out.
We've been trying to work on him a little bit with his technical punches and things like that. Just keeping, as his first fight, we noticed that he was pretty scrappy, and he's just kind of one of those guys that. He's very humble. He's got a good heart, but at the same time, he likes to fight. He likes to train, and even when I try to tell him to take it easy, he's like a kid in a candy shop. He just wants to train. He wants to spar, and so it's really sometimes it's a challenge just to get him to rest. So
yeah,
but we were working on his striking, and his punches a little bit. Trying to get him to stay tighter, throw straight punches. That paid off a little bit. He threw, he kind of reverted back to some wilder swings, but, for the most part, he was able to keep it tight and keep most of his punches straight, and one of them just landed right on the button. He had good foot rotation on his cross and laid him that out. So,
turning the lights out.
Absolutely.
Now, the second fight went about the same way, but it was a little bit sooner. 29 seconds into the first round, Adekunle Osuga. See? I practiced it the whole time, and now I screwed up live on the air. Hold on. Adekunle Okusaga. Okusaga. And I practiced that because he told me at the weigh-in, he says, please don't screw up my name. My mom's going to be there. So I said it over and over. Even driving up to Bell County.
His whole unit was there.
His whole unit was there, and I drove up and all the way up to the Bell County Convention Center. I'm saying it over and over, and I said it right. I got it right until today, and then now I get it wrong.
I still mess up his first name. Okusaga I got down, but his first name, I still kind of struggle with. So I feel your pain there, boss. But yeah, he fought Mike Duran out of American Fight Company, and Mike Duran. They were both ready. This was both fighters making their debut, and he started out strong. Started out real strong, and then it was a flurry, and then Okusaga landed a solid uppercut that landed right on the chin, and phased Duran, and then he came across with an overhand right, and it took every bit of effort for Jay Statham, the ref, to wrestle him off.
Yeah, to get him off. Yeah, and that what I saw is. I saw Mike. I think Mike just misread it or moved. If he had just moved 2 inches to his left, that fight would have went three. That fight would have went three rounds because they were both. Absolutely. They were both confident. They both had that look, and he just caught him. Just caught him. And if he'd have just moved his chin, and that's how close it was, and that's how fast it can end in MMA. It ends right now. Well, hey, let's take a commercial break. We'll come back. We got 5 more bouts to go, and I want to get to that co-main event and talk about that because that incredible fight. Great fight.
That was
an awesome fight. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. Go ahead and Just like before, you got to mute up because we're all on the same channel here.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll be right back after the commercials. I'm talking to Jared Hepler. He's from Chasm Elite. My name is Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network, and you're on the air. We'll be back after these messages.
Arriva da Firenze, Italia, Nesti Dante. Il sapone realizzato a mano, ispirato al bel paesaggio fiorentino e agli incantevoli profumi delle colline toscane. Splendidamente confezionato a mano in un'elegante carta fiorentina di ispirazione rinascimentale. Prodotto rispettando l'antica arte italiana della saponeria, grazie al metodo Coltron. Nesti Dante rimane una delle poche compagnie nel mondo che continua a tramandare il metodo tradizionale di saponificazione. Tecnica, creatività e ricerca si incontrano con la nobile antica arte italiana della saponeria. Sapone artigianale, di fama internazionale, sapone di lusso. Per maggiori informazioni visita il sito www.nestidante.com.
There is nothing in this world that can make or break your day like a comfortable pair of shoes. And if you're a woman like me, then the perfect shoes are as seductive as the perfect full-bodied wine coupled with a smooth, dark Belgian chocolate. Or a steaming hot bubble bath at the end of a long day. Let's be real, ladies. The perfect pair of shoes can even be better than spine-tingling, bone-melting, body-shivering. Well, you know what I mean. So, where do you get your perfect pair of shoes? Savvy Souls, where chic meets comfort at the intersection of satisfaction, swank, and trendy. Go to www.forsavvysouls.com for 50 to 70% off on the latest spring styles, or find them on Facebook today.
We love your dogs and kitties. We love them, yes we do. So when you want to give a gift, a cake or treat or two, PamperedPawGifts.com is the place for you. Yes, PamperedPawGifts.com is the place for you.
I bust a shot on them, and one. For real though, I'm trying to see what that thing do.
What up, this your boy Majesty the God. Make sure you go pick up the hottest single that's out right now. All systems go on iTunes and Google Play. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Majesty DAGOD 80 Entertainment. We in here.
All I need in my life is a stay ready, all systems on go. Take a hit, then I pass it to the bro.
Whether building, expanding, or remodeling, the name in site work is Savino Contracting. Experts in demolition, excavation, sewer and septic tank installation, and site prep. Get in touch on Twitter at Savino Contract or call 508-989-0960 or email to evsavino@yahoo.com. Savino Contracting has what it takes to get the job done.
Savino Wine Preservation System is wine preservation glassware. Savino is an easy-to-use wine preservation system that allows you to enjoy your favorite wines anytime without waiting for an occasion. Open any bottle with confidence, knowing that you can enjoy the full original flavor of Tuesday's wine on Saturday. For more information, visit us at www.savinowine.com. Today's wine, tomorrow.
Are you an entrepreneur looking to get your business off the ground? Or are you an established business in need of a plan to present to an investor? Keljo Solutions can provide you with the plan that presents you and your business to others in an organized, professional package. With affordable rates, we have the plan to fit your budget. Visit us on the web at www.keljo.net and watch your business grow.
Your search for love and companionship ends here. Join now at TalkToSingles.com for free. It's a new, high-quality, internet-based personal dating service that allows single men and single women to meet and engage in electronic conversation in the safety and comfort of their home computer. It's a dedicated team providing online dating services for successful matchmaking. Join today absolutely for free and start connecting with singles in your area now. And check out the Android app. Go to TalkToSingles.com. That's singles.com.
All right, welcome back. Just a reminder, tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Eat24.com. It's like having a food truck in your pocket. Get the free Eat24.com app. Put it on your iPhone or your Android. Put in your zip code, and they will find a restaurant to bring food to you. Also, tonight, Ring Central brings us our celebrity hotline, and that's what we are on right now, talking to Jared Hepler of Chasm Elite, and we are on bout number 3. And this one went, as an announcer, I love these.
I do too, and I tell you that, everybody that I've explained this particular fight to, I'm glad that it happened. It's good for the show, but it's bad for the fighters. So this particular fight number 3 was against Josh Easterly and Terrence Hall. Right, and so Josh is a local here in Georgetown. He's out of Georgetown, and his coach Chaz, a pro fighter who's really good at what he does. And but Josh wanted to take this fight. He took it at the last minute, and really Josh saved the show. And then his coach is out, just had a baby. So congratulations to Chaz. But Josh, I work with Chaz and I work with Josh, and Josh acts in the corner. And so I'm in Josh's corner. And, Josh does phenomenal. And no disrespect. And I'm not taking anything away from Terrence. Because Terrence, in the end, won the fight. But Josh did everything that I asked him to do. Every time he had every takedown. He had like 9 out of 10 of the mount attempts. This guy was on top. He had the takedown. The strike, the stand-up game was even. And Josh was pulling it off. He did such an amazing job.
And both of them are
Terrence is supposed to do.
And both of them are pretty well evenly matched. Terrence is 187.25 pounds, and Josh came in at 191.25. And both of them are 6'1", so very evenly matched. And nowhere right, they handed it to the judges, and the judges scored it 29-28 Terrence, 29-28 Joshua, and then for the win, for the split decision, 30-27 for Terrence Hall, and that's about how close it was.
It was extremely close, and then, it's good for the show because of the controversy, because there was a lot of people, and like I said, I was Josh's corner, so maybe I'm biased, but there are a lot of people, to include some of the state reps that worked for, that were there appointed by PDLR, that came up to me later and said, hey, your boy got robbed. I had absolutely no doubt that he won that fight. And the fact that they called Terrence's name was not only shocking to me, but it was shocking to the crowd. So, the crowd just erupted in booing. And there were just boos all over the place, So it was good that the controversy exists. It's good for the show. And it's good for Josh, it's validation for Josh, even though he didn't get the win, to know that everybody in that stadium thought he won the fight. And it's bad for Terrence because Terrence did win the fight. He's the one that, on paper, online, mixedmartialarts.com, you look up his name, he's 1-0. So his very first fight ever in his life, his hand is raised, he's the winner, but people boo. I kind of felt bad for
half booed and half
in that
cheered.
aspect.
I mean, it was a pretty split crowd, I think. I mean, that was a pretty even crowd. I mean, there was half there for because where I was sitting, kind of like everybody behind me was for Josh, and then everybody on the other side was for Terrence.
Yeah, it was really strange. I mean, like I said, it's good. It was good for the show. I'm glad that people, like the audience, the fans,